Thanks for joining us on National Focus. I'm Kimani Saint-Jean. In the headlines, over $6 million approved for equipment and training for national ID cards. Kalinago Farmers Group to be launched in September, and the Ministry of Health working to combat red eye outbreak on island. Stay with us for details of these and other stories after this.
When you think about it, food is life. That's why people come to Dominica. They don't only come for the waterfall or the scenery or the views, but it's the flavor. Sometimes it is just what they can taste. The flavors that we have here, you can't find anywhere in the world. They are truly unique. I've been in business 17 years, and I see so many guests come and go. My business is to put a smile on their face and something good in their belly. Everything we serve here is local. It comes from all over Dominica. So we get fresh lettuce, or vegetable, or fish from Saint-Sauveur, all our product from the farm. Sometimes go on the farm and have them pick. The uniqueness of the experience is in how authentic it is. I heard the taxi driver promoting my plantain chips. I said, that's the best plantain chips I ever have. I don't have to go and put on TV. Money is not everything, but leaving customer with a smile, friendly service, and they will come back. This is the real Dominica. I'm just proud to be a part of it. My name is Maurice Smith. They call me Rudy. Tourism is my business.
Thanks for staying with us. The Honorable Member of Parliament for the Salibia constituency, GIS Daru, has announced that in September, a Kalinago Farmers Group will be launched. Honorable Daru was addressing Seneca residents at a town hall meeting on Wednesday.
That will be responsible for overseeing all the agricultural activities that is happening in the Kalinago territory, Atkinson and Antrizal. Really what we want to do is to create a functional body, because too many times we have individuals who are trying to lobby on their own. What we are trying to do is to put things in order so that when a group is asking for assistance, we help not just one individual but on a group basis, and everybody can benefit and see the outcome of what we are doing.
Honorable Daru says there has been an increase in non-communicable diseases in the Salibia constituency and attributes this to a decrease in backyard gardening.
We have had a distribution of vegetable seedlings in the value of $5,000, and this includes all the vegetables that we consume here, carrots, cabbage, tomatoes, etc. And really this is in an effort to start the whole backyard gardening that we used to have in the past. I firmly believe that with the development of backyard gardening, we could start to lessen the presence of such diseases.
Honorable Daru also encourages farmers to produce crops that are in high demand for the export market. Currently, Dominica is engaged in export of dasheen to international markets.
And there are a lot of other crops that is in high demand. We have turmeric, ginger, papaya, sweet potatoes, cassava, and even toloma. So these are crops that we can get into. Toloma and cassava, we are no strangers to toloma and cassava. I see some of farmers here who engage into the toloma and cassava production, which is very good, and I'd like to encourage you to expand your fields, because the market and the demands for such product or produce is getting bigger.
The Honorable Salibia MP stated that government has invested extensively in farmers in his constituency. Within the past year and a half, farmers within the constituency have received approximately 750 bags of fertilizer.
These fertilizers, they are fertilizers that we received from the government of Morocco. We did not get all at once, but we had the first 450 that was distributed among the villages in the constituency. And recently we had 300 bags that we assisted farmers.
Additionally, 3 agricultural extension officers have been employed under the National Employment Program to meet the needs of the Salibia constituency. In related news, residents of the Kalinago territory have been assured that they will receive additional funds from the Dominica Labour Party administration in the new financial year under the Small Business Development Fund. Honorable Member of Parliament for the Salibia constituency, Cassius Daru, gave that pledge at a town hall meeting in Siniku on Wednesday. In August 2015, the rural-based enterprise was first established in Siniku as a pilot program in collaboration with the Ministry of Commerce, Enterprise and Small Business Development. $500,000 was invested with a focus on sewing, tour guide training, catering, art and capacity building.
This is all geared to empowering our people and putting the relevant mechanisms in place to cultivate a culture of creativity and innovation, of course, and entrepreneurship. Also very happy to indicate that this month, the Ministry of Kalinago Affairs assisted approximately 100 individuals out of 150 who applied for the Small Business Development Fund. This month, we were able to disburse $0.5 million to residents of the Kalinago territory. But I can guarantee us that more funds will be approved for us to continue the small business development in the upcoming financial year. And it will be more than 0.5 million.
Honorable Daru stated that the area of investment will be into tools and equipment for farming, livestock production, agro-processing, tourism, catering and upgrading of existing facilities. He affirmed that this is all in an effort to positively impact the socio-economic well-being of the constituency and to create employment for the Kalinago people. In more news, the Ministry of Health and Environment is confirming an outbreak of red eyes on the island. Red eye is an infection of the covering of the eye and eyelids. The infection is very contagious but can be effectively treated at home. Dominica's Chief Medical Officer, Dr. David Johnson, indicated that cases have been reported from all health districts.
At the time we reported the outbreak of red eye, it was not affecting the entire island. In fact, at the time we had not had report from some of the health districts. But at this stage, June 21st, I can confirm that the outbreak of red eye is affecting the entire island, and all of our 7 health districts have reported cases of red eye.
He noted that red eye caused by conjunctivitis virus is spread easily from person to person. The germs are passed on to others by hand-to-hand contact when hands are not washed after contact with discharge from an infected eye.
The type of red eye that we see now, and it has all of the signs and symptoms of red eye that is caused by a virus. We refer to it as viral conjunctivitis. You have individuals normally complaining with some sort of sandy feeling in the eye, or the eye becomes the conjunctiva of the eye, that white part in the whiteness of the eye. It's red. A little bit of inflammation. Eye becomes watery. Persons might complain of blurred vision, or sunlight and heat will irritate them and have some sort of blurred vision. Some person might even have discharge as well in the eye, although we don't have a lot of prevalent pus type discharge when it's a viral conjunctivitis, and that basically tells the difference clinically between a bacterial conjunctivitis and viral conjunctivitis.
Dr. Johnson noted that the disease is not limited to certain classifications of persons, and all individuals are susceptible to the virus.
It's affecting all age groups, so both children and adults are affected. It's affecting school children, so when a school child gets affected with the red eye, it means that there's loss of classes, the child cannot go to school. And when it is affecting the working population, it means that the individual have to take sick leave for a few days, in most cases up to a week, and therefore that will have a significant impact in terms of in the working environment. the employer most times will have to get a substitute, etc. So, for that individual who is on sick leave. So it is significant to that extent.
As a result, the ministry has heightened its public health response, including its public education campaign.
Although we reported the outbreak on the 30th, officially on the 30th of May, we noted it for the first case was reported to the Ministry of Health, an isolated case at that time, on 4th of May. The Ministry of Health, in terms of the public health intervention, continued to do a number of things in terms of the public awareness campaign, education that we have been having with respect to the red eye.
You're watching National Focus. More when we return.
I believe in the natural order of things. I believe in the harmony of things. You know, in everything we do, we have to keep it natural. I've been doing farming for now over a decade. My day is very hectic, but I make it light, you know, because I enjoy what I do. I enjoy producing the best quality goods and to make sure that the people that receive it, they receive the best that they can ever get. Right from the farm, everything that I grow, I process them back into the farm so that these same things that grow in the farm is what protects the farm. Tourism is my business. You know, it's not just dealing with the foreigners that come in, but it's preparing those things that when they come, they can feel and taste the difference in coming to this exotic island. And it starts with the farmer, because we provide the things that they eat, that they taste, that they drink. I believe in my heart that it's my responsibility to provide quality. My name is Tony Alves, and tourism is my business.
Welcome back. The government of Dominica has recently approved funding to the tune of $6,130,350 to provide for the purchase of equipment and the hiring and training of personnel for the implementation of the identification card system, as well as the provision of other equipment and staff necessary to aid the process. In a press release, the Commission informed that it has begun the recruitment of about 15 young persons who, subject to the passage of the enabling legislation, will be engaged as enrollment officers as part of the process of enrolling new electors and confirming those registered electors who are eligible to remain on the electors list in accordance with the law. The Electoral Office has in the last several months worked closely with the Legal Affairs Department in ensuring that proposed revisions to the House of Assembly Elections Act and the Registration of Elections Act and accompanying regulations are effective in introducing adequate procedures for the implementation of the identification system and cards. This follows several months of review of the proposed bills by the Electoral Commission in accordance with its constitutional mandate. Meanwhile, the Commission has also announced the appointment of a new public education officer in Pearl Fontaine Butler. This appointment comes as the Commission prepares to commence its public education campaign to inform the Dominican public about the proposed national identification system and the manner in which its introduction is expected to enhance the electoral process and consequently democracy in the Commonwealth of Dominica. Members of the public will have the opportunity to fully appreciate what is being proposed and to air their views in free and open exchanges. The Commission says it looks forward to the participation of all stakeholders. And finally, this news time under the theme Unlock Your Potential and Fulfill Your Destiny, 55 students of the Isaiah Thomas Secondary School bid farewell to their recent stomping grounds. Addressing the graduation ceremony on Wednesday, the Honorable Minister for Education, Peter Serjeant, says he is proud to be part of the government which has invested so much into the education and future of these students. He assured the students that there are opportunities for furthering their studies.
I believe that your theme, Unlock Your Potential, fulfill your destiny, and fulfill your destiny speaks volumes of your willpower and your overall success. I am indeed excited to be part of a government who has supported your education in innumerable ways. We remain committed to investing in every student in developing his or her talent and potential. Provisions for opportunities at continuing education and training are available to you to prepare our young people for an unpredictable but also an exciting future.
The Honorable Education Minister reiterated that his ministry has a focus on skill development to ensure all students succeed in their field of choice after their secondary education.
Beyond paper qualifications, we are seeking to equip all our students with practical skills that place them in good stead to be the best experts in their chosen field of endeavor, be it engineering, plumbing, garment making, or any other field that you choose, as there is indeed a high demand for skilled individuals in an ever-changing Dominican society.
Valedictorian Alyssa Charles encouraged her peers to step into their future with the purpose of fulfilling their destinies.
American essayist and poet Ralph Waldo Emerson once avowed, and I quote, "The only person you are destined to become is the person you decide to be," end quote. My fellow graduates, these words draw attention to our theme, which challenges us to unlock our potential and fulfill our destiny. My friends, no one can create our destiny. The onus is on us to do so. The power to fulfill our destinies begins with an understanding of our strengths and limitations. For, to be able to unlock our potential, we need to hone our talents, capitalize on our resources, and be realistic in the pursuit of our dreams.
And that's the English segment of the news. Shakira Perry is up next with Creole Highlights.
Bienvenue à ce nouvel accueil. Moi, c'est Shakira Perry. Membre Parlement pour Constituency Salibé, Honorable Cassius Darrow, fait parole qui septembre qui lance un groupe planté en Kalinago Territory là. Honorable Darrow take a parler pendant un town hall meeting à Salibé mercredi semaine là. Honorable Darrow encourage ces plantés là pour faire groupe en différents villages à Territory là. Il dit si vous faites ces groupes là, que sa première étape est assistance au gouvernement. Membre Parlement là a encouragé ces plantés là pour planter sa monde qui a plus consommé, par d'hommes qui actuellement voyé d'Achine en plus la place internationale. Honorable Darrow dit gouvernement investit un pile à agriculture à constituency sala. Il dit en yon l'année constituency Salibé j'ai tapé 750 sacs guano. Pour faire plus de production en territoire là, 3 officiers agriculteurs sont employés pour aider les gens en territoire là. Honorable Darrow croit ça qui augmente la production pour les gens consommer et puis pour voyer l'autre pays. À d'autres nouvelles, le ministre Santé dit yeux rouge tout le pays là. C'est une maladie qui court et puis les gens qui ont une maladie ça traite la caille. Chef officier médical Dr. David Johnson dit maladie là en tout district santé à Dominique. Maladie ça là c'est les moun manier moun qui ni et puis yo pas laver la main yo ka taper maladie là. Tout district santé à Dominique a fait pli actuellement pour éduquer moun à sous maladie ça là. Résident Kalinago Territory qui tape pli assistance pour petit business à l'année financière neuf là. Membre Parlement pour Constituency Sala, Honorable Cassius Darrow fait commitment Sala pendant un town hall meeting à Salibé mercredi semaine Sala. En l'année 2015, your entreprise est ouvert à Sénico et puis ministre Commerce, Enterprise et puis petit business. $500,000 est investi en entreprise Sala pour moun apprendre pour faire couti et puis tour guiding. Honorable Daru di gouvernement qui investi l'argent ça là en constituency là pour faire employement ba moun à Kalinago territory là. Et puis finalement, 500 étudiants de l'école secondaire Isaiah Thomas graduate mercredi à Ara House of Culture. Ministre de l'Éducation, Honorable Peter Saint-Jean, dit qu'il compte ici un part en un gouvernement qui a investi un lot en éducation et puis l'avenir de ces étudiants-là. Honorable Saint-Jean dit que ces étudiants-là, ils ont une opportunité pour aller plus haut en éducation. Ministre de l'Éducation a aussi dit que le gouvernement a aussi offert practical pour étudiants qui veulent faire ces sujets-là. Étudiants là qui sortent plus haut à l'Issa Charles encouragent les amis pour faire meilleures décisions pour y meilleure la vie. Ça c'est tout pour Nouvelle Créole. Now c'est Shakira Pierre. Au revoir.
Coming up next, your disaster preparedness tip of the day. Today's tip is about being prepared with your disaster preparedness kit. You should keep enough supplies in your home to meet the needs of you and your family for at least 3 days. Then build an emergency supply kit to take with you in the event of an evacuation. The basics to stock in your portable kit include water, food, battery-powered radio and flashlight with extra batteries, first aid supplies, change of clothing, blankets or sleeping bag, wrench or pliers, whistle, dust mask, plastic sheeting, duct tape, trash bags, a manual can opener, and the special items for infants, the elderly, the sick, or people with disabilities. Keep these items in an easy-to-carry container, such as a covered trash container, a large backpack, or a duffel bag. And that's all for this edition of National Focus. We always welcome your suggestions and comments. Drop us an email at gis@dominica.gov.dm or visit our website, news.gov.dm. Like our Facebook page, facebook.com/GIS News Dominica, and follow us on Twitter at GIS Dominica. You can also catch up on past National Focus newscasts on our GIS Dominica YouTube channel. Live streaming is also available on our YouTube channel 24 hours a day. From all of us here on the GIS News Production Team, I'm Kimani Serja. Thank you for watching and join us again next time on National Focus.